Recording in progress.
Let's go ahead. We were discussing process. Okay, everybody? So this chapter overall TDS bachcho is I hope now you understand how painful it is for the deductor or to become a deductor. Did you realize it or no? You know? Now you understand the pain of the deductors bachcho, you know? How many sections to keep in mind, threshold limits, rate, TDS done or not done in time, yes, deposit of TDS. This is bachcho all entirely process driven or compliance driven. Are you getting my point, all of you? So let's go ahead, everybody. Okay. So what did you arrive at? If at all I quickly revise whatever we did in the last lecture. TDS deducted whenever deducted as per the sections. I am not going into too much detail now. Whenever TDS is deducted as per the sections, as per the law, it needs to be deposited by 7th of the next month. Deposit bachcho with the government. Hi, Anna. You want to do bachcho a little bit time pass today? Let me take you to income tax website. Or you are like, just finish this chapter, sir. I am okay with anything. Bhagwan. Okay. On the left hand side of this website that I have told you, Income Tax India, e-filing not in. Can you see here, bachcho? E-pay taxes and all. Yes, e-pay taxes. Over there you can have different types of taxes which we can pay. Chalna baba. Again, I think you will tell me to log in. I am not going and logging in. Okay. But please fill below details for tax payment through so and so. Confirm PAN. Now can you see bachcho TAN also there? TAN, did we realize today or did we understand today TAN? TAN bachcho we have also done. Okay, this is a website as well as NSDL is also a website on which you could do it. tin.egovernance.nsdl.com. Even over there but you can do all the services. Here the bachcho definitely will see here. Nice, this is what I wanted to show you. Can you see different types of challan numbers? Check here. Challan number, okay? Income tax, whatever number, that challan number given, 281. Payment of TDS by company or even non-company deductee, okay? Non-company deductee you will understand in some time. Don't panic. Basically, TDS done by company. Is it okay? Hai na? Then 280. Out of this, but we have done some of them. We have done advance tax. Remember how to pay advance tax? Now did you understand? This challan, SA tax after the financial year and other things. Okay. Then what do we have? This? Do we have this? Do we have this? No. Nothing in syllabus right now over there. Okay. This 26 QD. Okay. QC and QB. This is part of syllabus. Okay. I hope you are understanding. This is also but your payments of TDS only. TDS, but different forms. Hey Bhagwan. Okay, everybody. Chalo. So NSDL is a website which you can use for payment of taxes. Chalega? So this challan you will use every month and by 7th of the month but you should deposit the TDS done. Hai na? Fine. Then we talk about, I told you about TDS returns. TDS return bachcho also has to be submitted quarterly. Hai na? In a simple way to understand it is what? 31st of the end of the quarter. Whenever the quarter is ending, after that 31st. Agreed or no, everybody? Except last month of March. For TDS done in Q4 quarter 4, Jan, Feb, March. Did I tell you? TDS bachcho can be deposited up to May. Not TDS deposited, TDS return date. 31st May. Clear? Everybody? Yes? Okay. Then, can we go ahead? I'll temporarily skip this part. But check now. Again, very important. TDS certificate. Section 203. Form 16 and 16A. One of the most important, not important, but famous forms you might have heard. Form 16. When do you have to issue it? Annually, once in a year. Okay? What it is for? Pay attention. It is a TDS certificate for TDS बच्चों done on salaries. TDS done on salaries. Clear till here? All of you okay till here? Check. How will you understand that? It is given here. Pay attention. By when you should submit or not submit, issue the TDS certificate. TDS certificate, बच्चों, first of all, who will issue who? Who will generate and what will you do after generation? TDS certificate, बच्चों, will be generated by deductor. Correct? It will be issued to deductee. Why? As a proof of TDS done. Based on the TDS certificate, deductee can claim TDS credit. Simple. Understood? See, understand, बच्चों. The law is 60 what? 40, 60 years old almost. Law. Computers have been there for 20 years almost. Computerization, internet, etc. Okay. So earlier, बच्चों, we used to do everything manually only. Since last 15 years, the process has been converted into completely online. Okay. Finally, all of you. Anyways. So by when, pay attention, everybody please pay attention. By when you should issue the form 16 annually, once in a year. When? By 15th of June of the financial year immediately following the financial year in which income was paid and tax deducted under section 192. 192 is what basically? TDS on salaries. This much you understand, all of you? Are hi ya na? Everybody? And 16A. But that will pay, not pay, sorry, issue quarterly. Again within 15 days. From the due date of furnishing statement, statement of tax deducted at source. There's nothing but TDS return. Write down there if you want. Within how many days? 15 days of due date of TDS return. I think everything is going bouncer now. Tell me. Is it? Chalo. Now let's write down something so you'll be in at least a better position. Chalega? Come to the notebook and bring entire fresh page. 26 but we'll do later on. Even if I have tick mark, please later on remind me, okay? And instead of doing a horizontal diagram, but I'll do a vertical diagram because I'll get more space. That is the logic. Is it okay? If you are not happy, do the same thing but then 2 pages. Like we used to do in school. Did you understand my point? What is okay? 2 pages horizontally or 1 page vertically? What all questions I ask you, na? 2 pages? Chalo, 2 pages. So you imagine you are doing it in 2 pages. Okay, I'll have to zoom in something. Okay, I'll have to do like this. Okay, chalega? Ready, bachcho? You just try to understand and reply. That's it. I'll obviously give you time to write down later on. Don't worry about that. I am talking, bachcho, right now only about TDS compliances. Chalega? TDS compliance. Let me put here as 31st March 23. Okay? And here obviously 1st April 22. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Chalega? All of you? Okay? Even if I go bachcho month wise as such, chalega? I am dividing every quarter into 3 months, na? Acha. Pay attention. The first compliance as such will be in May. Okay, May 22. What? 7th May. By 7th May, what should happen? TDS of April. Deposit due date. Agreed? चलेगा? Now this will continue for every month. Tell me. हाँ या ना? All of you? Fine till here? But let me, this was your 31st March. Tell me the due date for March TDS. When do we deposit? 30th April 23. All of you following? Nitin, Khushbu, Indrajit, Akshay. You can comment there, Akshay. So I'm writing 30th April, बच्चों. TDS of March. Deposit due date. चलेगा? Good, fine. So, but remaining all the months, बच्चों, it is 7th, 7th, 7th. March, बच्चों, it is 30th April. Fine. This is just about payments of TDS. So, I am looking at the first one also and the last one also. है ना? Once you deposit the TDS, your next, you can say, liability or responsibility is filing the TDS return. Is filing the TDS return. Is it okay? अच्छा. Q1, okay, Akshay, हाँ. Q1 TDS return due date. Look in your textbook. Q1 is बच्चों April, May, June. Agreed? Is it 31st July? TDS return due date. I'm writing about TDS return. Q1 due date. अरे हाँ, all of you. ठीक है. That was July, August. So now next quarter ending is what, September. So is it 31st October? Q2 TDS return due date. Fine. Then we have what December endings quarter. That TDS return has to be filed by 31st January 23. Q3 TDS return due date. And common sense, bachcho, I told you that whenever the last date is also of deposit of TDS. Yes or no? After that, bachcho, you will file the TDS return. Means what? Tell me. For Q4, what are the due date, bachcho? Was May. Very good. So Q4 TDS return due date. All of you okay till here? Common sense is what? TDS done. Please understand this. The order, understand and order. TDS done, TDS deposit and TDS return. Understood? That is the logic. Simple. I'm just saying simple. I know that, but ठीक है. चलो, let me just ask you one more question here. What we had? This बच्चों, let us October, November, December. TDS of December. By when will you deposit? Remember here? Why am I doing this? Only for your sake of understanding I'm doing, okay? 7/1/23 TDS of December deposit due date. Okay, till all of you? Because TDS done in the month of December, entire month, paid by 7th January, and TDS return. But that is always the sequence of logic. Clear? Okay. Okay. So this was the second compliance. Now third compliance, bachcho, is what? TDS certificates. There are two types of TDS certificates, at least right now, basic, very basic. Form 16 and Form 16A. 16 is TDS on salary. Arey haan. By when, bachcho, should the TDS certificate Form 16 be issued? Agreed or no? Look at the textbook. Look at the theory I've given you. Agreed, everybody? Form 16 issue due date. Okay? Chalega? That is only because it is annual. Okay? So I am writing it annually. But 16A is what? Quarterly. What is 16A? It is TDS on any other TDS as per any other section apart from salaries. है ना? 192. Apart from 192, in any other section which you do TDS, you will issue form 16A. What is the due date? What is the due date, bachcho? 16A. 15 days after or within 15 days of TDS return due date. Agreed or no? Everybody? Are हाँ. चलो, imagine quarter 1. Because basically what I'm trying to tell you here, visualize when will you issue the first form 16A. First, you will issue bachcho 16A quarterly, so obviously after the quarter. My quarter is bachcho ending on June. I have filed TDS return by 31st July, and after that bachcho within 15 days I have to issue the form 16A. Okay everybody? Are bolo haan. So I'm writing here 15th what bachcho? August 22. Okay, I'm writing up here as Q1 form 16A due date. Simply understand 16A follows 15 days of TDS return due date. Chalega? All of you? Q2 gets over in September. October end TDS return, and after that October end 15 days 16A due date. Same thing. But what date bachcho? November now. November. Q2 form 16A due date. Chalega? All of you okay? That is what? 15th November. Q3 gets over in December, TDS return 31st January. Are हाँ या ना? After that 15 days. February बच्चों ये reached. Q3 due date. Done till here, all of you? Well, at least understood or no? And bachcho tell me, Q2 was what? Okay, yeah, 15th, sorry. Yeah. And lastly bachcho, Q4 tell me, same thing. Is it matching or not matching on 15th June? So basically the last TDS certificate which we have to issue on by any person will be by 15th June. Yes, so they are in a way bachcho matching at the end of the year. That salary form 16 15th June and non-salary form 16A quarter 4 15th June, the last TDS certificates. Yes. Hey Bhagwan. Did you understand? And I have put here only TDS compliance, nothing else yet, at least. You know? I have not done advanced tax or anything yet. I mean, I did not mix things over here. Let me just practically tell you something, practically, okay? This is for your knowledge or something extra. This is done, nothing great. Basically, see, you imagine maybe you will first of all go for salary, or you may go for job only, or somebody nearby, your cousins, parents, somebody are mainly into job. So they understand properly the final calculations of their income and TDS done as on 15th June. because when they issue or when they receive the form 16. Okay. So ideally बच्चों, now think one important thing, understand how many days. Okay, now check. Generally, the salaried individual gets to file his income tax return is only 45 days. Is only 45 days after 15th June. 45 days बच्चों after 15th June is 31st July. And many times, at least the basic times we have discussed, 31st July is the due date of income tax return. Are you getting my point, everybody? नहीं समझा? 31st July is one of the due dates. There is also October, that is different. But generally, 31st July is the normal, one of the most, again, famous income tax return due date. And this person, the salaried individual, he gets the TDS certificate as on 15th June. So ideally, he gets only 45 days to file income tax return, even if the department says or income tax law says there are 3-4 months given to you after the end of the financial year. The financial year ends on 31st March, but April, May, June, July, 4 months still, बच्चों, 4 months are not sufficient. Or you can say, even if they are saying 4 months after the end of the financial year, but look at the compliances. A salaried individual बच्चों can't file return in the month of April or May or June also. Okay, 15 June at least, in normal cases, because the employer has not yet finalized income, TDS return, and all of these compliances. Understood, everybody? Got it? Chalo. I will, you get the idea. What you can do, draw a line. If you're doing it in 2 pages, no problem at all. But even if you're doing in 1 page, try to divide it into 5 parts. Because I have done after 31st March also, I have given a part. And before 31st March, 4 parts, 4 quarters are there. No doubt about it. है ना? Then keep that 1 part aside. Give 31st March. On the starting, give 1st April. Okay? If you want, you can just write down Q1, Q2. That is again up to you. I'll write down the Q1. This is Q2. This is Q3. And Q4. है ना बच्चों? I hope this is done. So let me just zoom in then. Okay? Let me zoom in for first 2 quarters. चलेगा? Once you are done, let me know. Then I'll move ahead.
Recording stopped.
Done? Okay, करो करो. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Q3 and Q4 you can write down. It is visible na properly?
Recording stopped.
हो गया?
Recording in progress.
Okay. And that is your Q4. Not Q4, sorry. After the year is over. Write down this, come on.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Then all of you others also, you know? So this is just you can say, yeah, summary of the entire TDS compliances for the यो, है ना बच्चों, ठीक है. चलो, let's talk about now other forms also. Okay, 194 IA have we covered? 194 IA, tell me. Rent, na? Residential rent paid more than 50,000 rupees by a non-deductor, IA. Correct, na? IA, which was your sale of immovable property more than 50 lakhs. Sorry, IB. I just read IB and that came to my mind. Correct, na? I have given in writing also what's in notebook. IA is for what? Sale of more than 50 lakhs immovable property. IB is rent more than 50,000 rupees per month, है ना, by a non-deductor. Clear till here? M is still there. One more section is there. M. Just look at the name and we'll come back. We'll not go into M right now fully in detail. Okay, we'll just take the name, check the name and come back. Okay, M. 194 M. Again, something about this. Payment to contractors, commission or brokerage or fees for professional services. Something is there, okay? I'll not go into too much details right now. Otherwise, you will block me on Zoom also. Okay? Anyways, come back here. The special provisions of 194 IA, IBM. Just little bit understand, okay? At least for IA and IB, the payers are not deductors. The payers bachcho are not generally deductors. IA, just try to understand. Pay attention, okay? Let us say any person, a salaried individual, okay? Chalega? Please understand, salaried individual. Fine till here, all of you? He buys a flat of 60 lakhs. Buys a bachcho 60 lakhs. Buy. Is he a deductor for TDS bachcho normally? As per the rules we have seen PGBP 1 crore 50 lakhs. No. But still you are telling him to do bachcho TDS at 1%. Are haan ya na? Tell me. Under 194 IA. Sorry. Yes. IB. Same thing or similar example. Again, salaried individual bachcho, let us say. He is paying bachcho rent of more than rupees 50,000 per month. है ना? Again, bachcho, was he a deductor for this TDS chapter because of PGBP? No. Still, bachcho, you are telling him to do TDS at the rate of 5% on the rent paid. And 194M is also one of the sections. TDS is applicable. हाँ है ना? But mainly, again, I'll tell you the same thing. The logic of IB, pay attention, the logic of IB is also put in M. Okay? Same thing they are saying that if you are not a deductor because of that PGBP reason, you are still a deductor. Okay? If you are not a deductor because of PGBP, means your turnover is not more than 1 crore or 50 lakhs, still in some cases, I told you which cases, bachcho, high value transactions. High value transactions, you still have to do the TDS. Okay? But again, having said that, 194 IA, IBM, generally bachcho, these people are not in PGBP. Are you getting my point or no? है ना? But then still you are telling them to do TDS. Then same thing, all that natak. What natak? Deduct tax, deposit tax, and issue TDS certificate. है ना? अरे हाँ या ना? Deduct tax, deposit tax, deduct, deposit, file your income tax, this your TDS return, and then then issue your TDS certificate. Correct? But for these people, there are separate provisions. Okay? Because now let me just quickly thoda sa take you back to TAN. Do you remember what TAN? That was the first step for a deductor. You should apply for TAN. Okay? You have to apply for TAN, tax deduction and collection account number. But understand, bachcho, am I going to buy this property on daily basis or regular basis every year? Whether a salaried individual is going to buy a property on regular basis, then only for that one single transaction we will not tell him to apply for TAN. Are you getting my point, everybody? अरे हाँ या ना? चलो, next one. Just understand. TDS under these sections will be deposited within 30 days from the end of the month in which deduction is made. Okay? Understand. Over here we don't have a regular provision of 7th of next month. No. It is what, bachcho? 30 days after the month in which deduction took place under section 194 IA or IB or M. चलेगा बच्चों? Clear or no? And will be accompanied, now pay attention, important, will be accompanied with a challan cum statement. अब challan cum statement means what, बच्चों? Now it is a challan as well as TDS return. One single form is challan also as well as deemed as TDS return also. In form number बच्चों called as 26 QB, QC, QD. So that is the challan form, and that is बच्चों itself also considered or deemed as TDS return for that particular transaction. Okay? And the actual TDS certificates will be issued in 16B, 16C, 16D. But we have seen 16, we have seen 16A. So BCD, again respectively, but within 15 days from the due date of 26 QB, QC, QD. We will also write on this also, बच्चों चलेगा? All of you? That is much better, no? Hmm? (24Q, 26Q, 27Q, do you remember? 24 बच्चों salary, 26 non-salary, 27 non-resident. Okay? So you also put 26, QB, QC, QB, QC, QD. है ना? Due date. It is common for all three of them. Within 30 days of end of month. Okay, in which deduction is made or done. We'll add on one example after that so that it is clearer. TDS certificate and due date. Okay, TDS certificate 194 IA, 16B, 16C, 16D. Okay, due date again within 15 days है ना बच्चों of challan and return, challan cum return, due date. चलेगा? I'm just keeping a very simple basic example. Okay, flat is purchased on 15th or is registered. Okay, purchase means what, bachcho? You go to the registry department and get the transaction registered on 15th September. Okay, chalega. So TDS is at the rate of 194I, that much we know, under section 194I and all of that. Okay, I'm just writing bachcho 26 QB return. Sorry, 26 QB due date. What is bachcho, by the way, 26 QB? It is the challan in which you are going to pay the taxes, that 1%, and that challan is also considered as TDS return itself. Okay, because that has details over there. 26 QB, no? Sure. I had what you told you. We'll just quickly go through here. Can you see here? NSDL website, I told you, payment of taxes. So if you click on 26 QB, taxpayer info. Okay, TDS on sale of property, PAN of the payer or buyer, both. Transferee, है ना, payer or buyer. Full name. Wow. Then seller details, है ना बच्चों. And payment info, all these things. Okay, everybody. So if once you fill this, it is as good as, I mean, you are paying through this challan, and it covers, it captures the details also of the transaction. That's why it is called as your challan cum return. Understood? Okay, so tell me what 26 QB due date. Tell me what 26 QB due date. Come on, all of you tell me. Akshay, who all are on YouTube? Comment what? Tell me which due date. What do you think? What is the due date of 26 QB? Very good answer, Mansi. Nitin, of the end of the month in which deduction is done, bachcho. So deduction was done in September. So after September end, within 30 days. So 30th October 22. Fine, everybody? Now, which TDS certificate? 16B. है ना? Everybody okay लियो? No, Akshay, it is okay. Yeah, fine. Got it, everybody? Okay, let's go ahead, everybody. Okay. I think 194, this is remaining. Yeah, DA is remaining. $194 DA. Ready, everybody? Still remaining. Sections are still remaining, bachcho. Which all are remaining? Just check. MN, OPQ, MN. Okay, MN is there. O is also there. O, P, Q, K. K is not that important, but okay. That's all what's remaining. Okay. I'm just trying to do the easier ones again. Okay. 194 DA. maturity proceeds of life insurance policy. Okay, what do you mean by maturity proceeds? The policy has been matured means what? Tell me. The policy has matured means the tenure of the policy is over. You paid all the premium etc. है ना बच्चों? So whatever as per the agreement you decided how much you will get back in the return or whatever it is, bonus or no premium at all return. So depending on that. So here, if at all you have decided that some part of a premium you will get in return. Okay, it is called as what bachcho? Maturity proceeds of LIC. What is the TDS rate? 5%. Okay. No TDS. If the proceeds are bachcho exempt under section 1010. Now use bachcho common sense. If the income bachcho itself is exempt, the transaction or income itself is bachcho exempt, then why there will be TDS? Now there is no point only. है कि नहीं बच्चों? If at all I sell, that is the reason. If at all I sell बच्चों my rural agri land for more than 50 lakhs, है ना बच्चों? But rural agri land बच्चों, is it my capital asset? No, so gain will not arise बच्चों. And since gain will not arise, tax will not arise. Therefore, there is no question of TDS under section 194 IA, which we had seen already. Are you getting my point or no? Pakka, are you getting my point? So, if the transaction or income itself in the hands of recipient, for example, if the firm shares profit with the partner, will there be TDS? No, because it is exempt in the hands of partner, na bachcho. So, if that amount is exempt in the hands of recipient, there will be no TDS. Sorry, really sorry. So, if it is exempt under section 10D, then no TDS by the insurance company, because payer is who? Insurance company, na? And payee is who? Insured party. Clear? Now, why and how do we exempt that we will see in some time. No doubt about it. Okay? But if it is taxable, in other cases means what? If it is taxable, why will it be taxable? 10D is not satisfied. Hello Kushal, तुम लोग क्या सोते नहीं हो दोपहर में? क्या कर रहे हो? Okay, so if it is not exempt under 10D, it is taxable, and if taxable, TDS will be there. But separately, normally, it has its own threshold limit. Threshold limit is what, bachcho? 1 lakh. Kushal. Right. Don't miss foundation lectures now. You need to be prepared for inter now. Okay, everybody? In other cases, no TDS if maturity proceeds are less than 1 lakh. Clear, all of you? So, its own threshold limit is how much, bachcho? 1 lakh rupees. Chalega? So, here we have to see a little bit in detail when the proceeds will be exempt under 10D. Wake? अरे बोलो हाँ. So, come to 2-3 pages ahead. I had given for homework. Wow. Not read, no? $10D. Chalo. Ready? Some received under LIC, life insurance policy, including bonus. Bonus, bachcho, if you don't make the claim, the insurance company share some bonus with you. Shall be exempt if premium paid is up to the following limits. Bachcho, this you have already done under section 80C. Hai na? The policy bachcho issued before 1/4/2012. What is the limit? 20%. After 1/4/2012, 10%. After 1/4/2013 for handicap, 15%. Is it right? है ना? Correct. And lastly, but exemption under section 1010D is not applicable for majority proceeds of key man insurance policy. So this type of policy itself is key man. The name of the policy, the category of policy is what, bachcho? Key man insurance policy. So it is what? Still fully taxable. Clear till here? So let me just quickly say, if the premiums paid are more than these limits, then on maturity the figure which you receive is taxable, correct? Because premium paid was more than the limits. Clear? So on maturity proceed which will be taxable, correct? If the premium paid are within the limits, then it is exempt. Clear? 1010D also. And logically bachcho, if the income itself is exempt, then there should be no TGS. Haan bachcho. Done till here. Keep a pencil or a pen or a scale over there and come to question number 17. Hey Bhagwan. We'll be solving that in the textbook itself, okay? Or you can write in notebook Akshay currently. Can we go ahead, everybody? Yeah. So what were we discussing, bachcho? 194 DA. So let's read the question, everybody. Examine the applicability of provisions of TDS under section 194 DA. In the above cases. Mr. X, a resident, is due to receive 4.5 lakhs towards maturity proceeds. Okay. The policy was taken exactly on 1/4/12. 1/4/12. Okay, the policy was taken on 1/4/12. Tell me the rate: 20%, 10%, 15%. All of you tell me. Okay, Mansi. Correct. It is 10%. The limit is what? 10%. Okay. For which sum assured was initially 4 lakhs, and the annual premium was 1,25,000. Annual premium, I don't know, whatever it was. Okay. Numbers are given to us. Yes. Chalo. The table is here and there. That is okay, but chalo, pay attention. Premium paid first case how much? 1,25,000. है ना? Allowable percentage of sum assured. Allowable percentage means 10, 20 or 15%. 10%, है ना बच्चों? So I'm writing it 10%. Why? Because taken on or after 1/4/2012. है कि नहीं? 10% I hope you know of the sum assured, है ना? Will maturity proceeds be taxable or exempt? What do you think, bachcho? Premium paid 1,25,000. Sum assured 4 lakhs. It is taxable because 10% of 4 lakhs 40,000, and my bachcho premium is more than 40,000, or premium paid is more than 40,000. Clear till here? Are high enough? So bachcho taxable since premium paid exceeds 10% of sum assured. So first we are just deciding taxable or not taxable. Okay, taxable or exempt. Clear till here? बराबर ना? Can we go ahead, everybody? Okay, Akshay. वैसे बच्चों 194 DA will apply. whether बच्चों 194 DA apply? Yes, why? Since proceeds, that means the money बच्चों, proceeds received exceeds how much? Rupees 1 lakh. Very good, very good. What is the TDS rate बच्चों? 5%, is it? That is rupees 20 to 500, is it बच्चों? चलेगा 20 to 500. Done, everybody? That was example A. B. Ready, everybody? B. Mr. Y, a resident, is due to receive 2.2 lakhs on LIC policy taken on 1/4/10. 1/4/10, 20%. For which the sum assured is 2 lakhs and premium paid is 35,000. Is it within limits now? Tell me. Sum assured 2 lakhs. Percentage allowed is how much? 20%. 20% बच्चों. So 20% of 2 lakhs is 40,000. And बच्चों premium paid is 35,000. बच्चों, it is within the prescribed limit. That's why it is exempt. अरे हाँ या ना बच्चों? Did you understand? So percentage allowed is 20% because it is before 1/4/2012. Budgeted percent बच्चों taxable or exempt? It is exempt. Exempt. (10)(10)(D), since premium paid is within limits. हाँ है ना everybody? Fine. So here obviously बच्चों there is no TDS. The amount itself बच्चों exempt, so no TDS question of TDS है ना. Third one, ready everybody? Z, a resident, is due to receive 95,000 towards machinery process LIC policy taken on 1/10/10. 1/10/10, 20%. For which sum assured is 90, premium was 19,000. Within limits? Tell me, all of you. Apply. Sum assured is how much? 90,000. Percentage how much? 20%. अच्छा हाँ. Okay, it is 90,000. Okay. 18,000 allowed. Paid is 19,000. Is it right? Get it? Yes, you are right. Smart. So it is 20% because before 1/4/2012. Yes, Celia? Paid is 19,000, no? So taxable since 19,000 exceeds 20% of 80,000, no? 20% of 90,000, sorry. है ना? देखो बच्चों टैक्सेबल. Then how much TDS? How much is received? 90,000 ना? नहीं, due to 95,000. Okay, not 90, 95,000. 90,000 is some assured. What is the TDS rate बच्चों? 5%. Give me the amount. TDS amount. Very good answer, Mansi. Thank you. The threshold limit बच्चों in 194 DA is what? 1 lakh. Okay, so please be careful. I like to do that, Nitin. Confuse. Not confuse, but yes, let you make mistakes. Only through mistakes you will learn. Then you'll do all that khichadi on the notebook, no? That's why. So only through mistakes you'll learn. Chalo, next one, D. W resident is due to receive 1,05,000 towards maturity, taken on 110, 790,000, taxable and TDS will also happen. Correct, Delia? Why? 2010, 20%, 20% of 90,000. 90,000 is 18,000, but premium it is 19,000, so it is above the limit, so it is taxable. And not just taxable, but now the maturity proceed purchase more than rupees 1 lakh, therefore TDS will also happen. Hang, Hare ha. So, same thing here also. But, with the TDS applicable, TDS at the rate of 5% on rupees 1,05,000, no? Or how much it is? 1,05,000. Well, 5,000 into 5250. Okay, thank you. 5250. हुआ? SW resident is due to receive 1,05,000 towards maturity proceeds. 1,05,000. Okay. I'm writing. Of LIC Cayman insurance policy taken on 110/2010, for which the sum assured is 90,000 and annual premium was 10,000 only. Ow. Perfect, a good answer, Mansi. Answer, what is the answer, Akshay? Others? Kuzbo. So understand, even if bachu here it is 20%, 20% sum assured is 90,000, 20% 18,000. Premium paid is within limits. Still bachu it is always taxable. What is always taxable? कीमन बच्चों इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी प्रोसीड्स आर ऑलवेज टैक्सेबल. ठीक है. सो राइट डाउन. So before 1 for 2012. Are always taxable. Yes, Celia? So how much were we receiving? 1,05,000, no? Into 5%. Done? Everybody? 18th. Solve. Who are there online on YouTube? Comment फटाफट. कौन कौन है? अक्षय. Who else? Interesting chapter, lengthy chapter, danger chapter also. है ना? If you really want to scare yourself, no, scare limits. 2022 May attempt. Check RTP. Check RTP of May 2022. You've seen? It's already seen. Danger questions. Danger level questions of TDS. Solve. Try. GST is fine.
Recording stopped.
GST not much issue. It's all mainly theory based. I'm telling you, level is high. They are increasing the level, or they have kept a good level of tax at inter level. Trying? ओके बच्चों.
Recording in progress.
At what rate tax will be deducted in the following cases? A company pays interest to Mr. A. Interest who does not furnish PAN. So as per section, which one? higher of which section बच्चों are applicable? Interest. It give me what is the rate check here? For both of them, do we have 10%? Interest on securities and interest on other than securities, but company बच्चों we can take any, na? Is it 10%? 194, 193A. $194A and 193. Both are बच्चों 10%, है ना? So 10% or 20%. At the rate of 20%, है ना? TDS rate. चलेगा? What if payment was winning from lotteries and PAN not furnished? So higher of 30% or 20%, that is TDS. At the rate of bachcho, then what? 30%. Correct. Understood all of you? Bolo. What if in case A? What if in case A here? Okay. Mr. A gives a valid PAN, but of Mrs. A. So first of all, wrong PAN or valid PAN but of somebody else submitted is deemed as PAN not furnished. Correct? PAN not furnished. है ना? They were same thing. Higher of 10% or 20%. That is 20%. TDS rate. Done? Everybody? This is done, everybody? Okay. One more last. Interested? बोलो. अक्षय.
Recording stopped.
यू डू इधर टुडे, अभी अभी करना पड़ेगा या आगे करना पड़ेगा, बात एक ही है ना बच्चों। अक्षय थम्सअप दे रहा है, थम्सअप का क्या मीनिंग समझो बच्चों में? ठेंगा समझ में आ रहा था, बोल रहे हो ठेंगा। ओम शांति शांति शांति। तुम लोग यहाँ पे देख रहे हो कभी, मतलब चैप्टर में देखा? टाइम पास के लिए मैं ICSD मॉडल दिखा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? मतलब क्या क्या कवर किया है, थोड़ा सा खुशी पाने के लिए। 147 पेजेस का चैप्टर है ये। वाह बेटा वाह वाह, ये तुम लोग पढ़ लेना। 102 कर लिया अपन ने, जो कर लिया वो बोल रहा हूँ, है ना? ये भी क्लियर कर लिया अपने, क्लेम्स वेम्स कर लिया अपन ने। ये 192A अभी सोच रहा था करूँ अभी तुम्हारे साथ, वो हो जाएगा वैसे, ठीक है? डिविडेंड किया हम लोगों ने, नहीं किया? किया शायद 5000 वाला किया है ना? 194 अभी कवर्ड बच्चों, डिविडेंड कवर्ड ना? 194A डन, 193, 194, हाँ ओके। वन 194 बी हो गया, सी हो गया, वो टेलीविजन ऑल ऑफ दैट ऑल्सो हैव कवर्ड। डी इंश्योरेंस कमीशन, हाँ ठीक है, नथिंग ग्रेट। दिस इज DA टुडे ओनली वी डिड जस्ट नाउ, है ना? DA कवर्ड, 194E कवर्ड। समथिंग स्पेशल अबाउट इट इज़ व्हाट, क्या इसमें खास? तुम्हारा बस ये TDS रेट में सेस ऐड होगा, 20.8 हो जाता है ना, 20% प्लस 4% आ जाता है। ई कुछ काम का नहीं, वो छोड़ दो, एफ भी छोड़ दो, लॉटरी के तुम लोग पढ़ लो, कुछ खास नहीं है इसमें। कमीशन ब्रोकर बच्चा अपना हो चुका है। रेंट ऑब्वियसली ऑफ कवर्ड। IA हो गया, तो वैसे किया बहुत कुछ अपन ने, है ना बच्चों? IB हो गया, IC हाँ पढ़ लिया अपन ने, कर लिया उसको। J ऑब्वियसली डन। मतलब मैं कुछ बस देख रहा हूँ, मतलब ऐसा फील ही आ रहा है कि कुछ एक्स्ट्रा कर लिया क्या अपन ने, इतना सारा एक्स्ट्रा कर लिया, मतलब चैप्टर खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है, इससे मेरे को लग रहा अब तक। LA डन, इमूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी, हाँ ये हो गया अपना। अब ये MNO सब अभी घुसेंगे, सब सब आएंगे बच्चों, M मज़ेदार, ओके चलना भाई आगे। MN भी ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। वो P Q R भी है, R भी आया है अभी, ये साल से आया है R, माँ कसम। R ठीक है ठीक है, ये सब करना है, अभी पेंडिंग है। 197L कवर, ये तुमको समझेगा, थोड़ा उसके लिए थोड़ा ध्यान देना पड़ता है। 97A कुछ ठीक है, कुछ खास नहीं है। बाकी का वैसा कर चुके हैं हम लोग। हाँ, ये सब कर लिया अपन ने, TDS रिटर्न्स का कर लिया, ये सब नहीं जा रहा हूँ मैं। ये पढ़ लिया अपन ने, 1% एंड 1.5% वो कर लिया अपन ने। TDS सर्टिफिकेट्स कर लिए हैं। टू जीरो से डबल ए कर लिया, कर लिया। एडवांस टैक्स या 208, 210 वो सब हो चुका अपना। इंस्टॉलमेंट्स हो गए अपने एडवांस टैक्स के। 234 ABC हो गया। है ना बच्चों? देन वी हैव टू टेक TCS ऑल्सो। इसको टाइम लगने वाला है। और कुछ होमवर्क दो फिर तुमको। है एहसान तेरा होगा मुझ पर, दिल चाहता है कहने दो मुझे तुमसे मोहब्बत। पढ़ के आओ फिर। हाँ बोलो नितिन। Well, I'll give you for homework.
Recording in progress.
Some things then I'll give you for homework. Do it sincerely then. Read and come at least. When I do A, okay? Read and come. When I do A, बच्चों read and come. M, you can read N बच्चों homework. N you can definitely do. No big deal. N. And read and come TCS then. Huh? This much at least TDS TCS differences. Okay? चलेगा? Still little bit is still remaining, so that we'll have to cover बच्चों. Slowly. Can't help it. If I skip, then again you will not be able to again. You'll have to watch somebody else's video, ना? Same thing, ना? घूम फिर के एक ही बात है वो. It's still the same thing. Okay? So it's better that we take our time but do it properly with breaks and all of that. Okay? चलेगा? Okay guys? So that's it for income tax for today. Is it okay?
Recording stopped.
लॉ लेते फिर अपन 4:15 बजे, है ना कैपेसिटी? मैं सर को ज़रा मिल के, तो थोड़ा काम है, हम लोग बात करने का हमको टाइम टेबल के बारे में. अगर लेट हुआ तो आई लेट यू नो, बट टिकट 4:15. ओके, 4:15 को लॉ, 4:15 इज़ 4:15. बाय बाय गाइस, बाय अक्षय, आई लेट यू नो अबाउट इनकम टैक्स क्या है कैसा. ओके अक्षय, चलो बाय बाय. 4:15 लॉ.